soul of the first season in a way, and losing you was devastating for me personally. So basically,
I'm still here.
Yeah, I know. But basically, I want to know, moving forward, if you were to get offered to appear in the second season in a capacity as a ghost or a dream sequence, would you say yes or no?
If they ask me, I would absolutely do it. There's no way I'm going to say no. But I don't know if it serves the story, and I want it to be really good and not to bring the character back just to have her back. So I'm happy if they move on without me.
Well, it's the advice I will give him in time, which is you don't actually have to wear these shoes. And when you do, make sure you put the little foamy things, you put them in before you put on the shoes. So that's a good one. Honestly, just be yourself, I think, and relax. Telling someone to relax is crazy. It doesn't make any sense, and it won't make any sense to them. But there will come a day where they'll say, oh, I see. And that's true for athletes, it's true for artists, it's true for creative people, it's true for scientists, that in order to allow or to open, to have discovery, you have to be able to just let things happen and not continually try to control them like I did for the first 55 years of my life.
You know, we all know that there are certain kind of conditioning, societal conditioning. But what we really have to look at is what we're choosing to buy into. Because it exists, it doesn't make it the truth. And I think it all goes back to how we choose to hold ourselves. And when we value ourselves, when we have enough self-love, and that then will reflect out in the world, and then the world will follow and change to accommodate how you are reflecting of yourself.
I'm just, you know, I'm 46. There was a moment a couple of years ago where I was sort of thinking about like plan Bs, like, do I go into like a homestead and start like planting a garden and baking goods and just become, you know, the sexiest soccer mom in my mind? But the truth is I'm an artist through and through, and I need to create every day. If not, I just don't know what I can do. I don't know why I'm here. And that's how my loved ones can get the best of me, is when I am allowed to create. So I'm indebted to filmmakers like Jack Odiard, that after conversations and auditions and promises that I can do something, they really decide to bet on me. And it works. I was sitting in the audience and I received a message from James Cameron, who's, you know, somewhere in New Zealand right now, cutting Avatar, Fire and Ash. And he, after all these years, like, believes in me. So that to me gives me, it nourishes my desire to continue growing as an artist.
For Israel, you were part Jewish. What was it like to connect with this character and the anti-Semitism that he deals with, especially relevant, timely, with all the rising anti-Semitism happening in the world?
Yes, unfortunately, there is obviously a tremendous amount of anti-Semitism. It's something that this character is fleeing, and that persecution, not just for being Jewish, but for his artistic beliefs and his values, and to be oppressed and judged and othered, and then to come with hopes and dreams that is in the past, and to still face that, and for those challenges to still exist, and the fact that they do, and the fact that it's intimate to me, the roles that I've played, and it makes me feel very grateful to be a part of storytelling that speaks to this and the many other issues that the film provides insight into.
Thank you for that. You know, we love movies. They're the movies that are timeless, that have been there our whole lives, and we wanted to make Wicked feel like it's always been there on our shelf. but we just never picked it up and watched it. That's why I love these actors here, because they are all timeless. That was our number one thing, is someone who felt from outer space, but also timeless and also grounded. That's three very difficult things. And every day on set, I would watch the movie, and sometimes I'd forget to call cut, because I'm like, this looks beautiful. Our cinematographer, Alice Brooks, our production designer, Nathan Crowley, and then to see these faces, it's just, I mean, I know iconic is a word that's overused, but it truly is iconic when I see them, and I feel very lucky to be a part of that, and invite audiences back to the movie theaters to experience when we fell in love with movies in the same way.